Oh, whoops. Daisy. Alright. What's up, everybody? Alright. So let's minimize that. How? I'll share this beast. Here we go, dudes and dudettes. Dude and dudettes. What do we got here? Let's see what we got going. Oh, sweet, we finished it. Nice. I'll send it to there. What the fuck is going on down there? Oh, it's probably like dishes. God damn, that sounded weird as hell. Cool. Just checking online. Don't mind me. Bear with me. Alright, we read all me messages. Alright, what do we got? Oh, we already finished it all. Cool beans. Meaning I can just hop right on into helping out my dudes and dudettes. A little bit of help skis. Then I'll probably just arena. Yeah, just wait for a queue to start. Get my arena on. Little tinkle. You think if I played some tunes in the background that they like YouTube would be upset. What kind of tunes? I mean, let's see what happens here. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, I guess I don't really need to watch myself, do I? No, I'm good. Can I turn that down a little bit? Alright, cool. Alright, I'm just gonna bust out the old 4 stars here. And then do some 5 stars. So, who's all watching here? Let's say hello. Chat, because that's really the only way you can say hello. Maybe I shouldn't have this so loud. I know people who have had their live streams or whatever, shut down because of the tunes they're playing. So what's up? Saturday night. I don't want to mess that up. But knock my little computer off, my little stand. Excuse me. Oh god, that's inappropriate. Oh my god, I'm fighting so terribly right now. Wake up, Matt. Here we go. Oh, what up? What's going on, Venom McDade? McDad? Dade? Dade? Junior? Oh, sweet. I know. Cool. What's up? So, probably came from Line. Which alliance are you in? Oh, Vernon. Venom. I said Vernon. Vernon. What's up, Vernon? So it's cool. I was thinking when I was setting up this team here. I got like Killmonger and Sabretooth, and they're like the unholy trio, if you will. But it just got void for the first time, which I'm pretty pumped about. I got him as a 5-star, so that's pretty cool. Although I just got like a whole bunch of science 5 stars, so I don't really have the resources to rank him up. Oh, what's up, dude? Nice. Welcome. Hopefully this goes out. This is really bad. Oh, nice. That worked out. I don't even know how to answer that, Mike. Brian Grant. I look like Brian Grant? That's funny. Do I sound like him? I don't know if I've really watched many of his videos. That's funny. Alright. So we're doing Dormammu. So how's 310 going? Vernon. Traxer? I'm sure I'm not saying that right. So anybody else going for Coal Obsidian, if you will? That's how you say it, right? Oh, I forgot about Pendall. Quenching thirst. Oh, I was trying to do it out of camera, obviously. I wouldn't. Oh, nice. What's up, man? Thanks for joining in. Remember you were saying you tried last two chatting or something, and it was after I had done it. So awesome. Glad you could join. Oh, mistimed that one. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I don't care about all the... I mean, I learn champs' abilities when they're really necessary, I guess. I don't know. Or when I have them, and then I can actually use them. Life's alright, man. You know, just chilling. Saturday night, playing some MCOC. I'm selling a bunch of stuff. Really, everything I really have. Because I'm moving back to the West Coast. Long story. Long story. Frustrating story as well. But, you know, just chilling. Playing some MCOC. Going good so far. Nice. Getting coal. Nice. I hope you get coal. Burning. Excuse me. Ah, Pitch Perfect. That's a good movie, dude. What, that's Jimmy Fallon and Drew Barrymore, right? It's not a bad movie. I feel like that little time Drew Barrymore made some good movies. 50 First Dates. I mean, that's a good one. I really enjoyed that one. Sorry, the old oat sodas are giving me the burps. Anybody know where that's from? Oat sodas. Who's got a high level boot cage? I've never really used them very much. Also, I have never really used... What's this guy's name? Aegon. Am I saying that right? I hope I'm saying that right. I haven't really used him much. Honestly, I can't really hold a combo very good to save my life. Although I got Guillotine 2099, which I'm kind of pumped about. I broke down and got the old deal. But hey, man, it turned out. I really the only reason I was getting it because it had those 6-star shards, and I was like 40 away from getting another 6-star. And I got OG Daredevil, which was frustrating, but getting Guillotine 2020 definitely worked out. Because from what I see, she's pretty good. Yeah, I'm really just doing arena to... I'm not really trying to get the champs. I mean, is anybody going for Civil Warrior? They really need to buff him. I feel like he could be good. He just hits with a wet noodle. It's very annoying. Oh yeah, I'm just reading to like get some units so I can. I haven't cleared Act 5 yet. I haven't 100% of it. I've cleared it, I suppose, but I haven't 100%. I haven't explored it, so I need to do that. And I'm impatient, so I just try to run through it really fast. I die. Also, I was starting to like drive through it with suicides on, and honestly, it didn't work for me. So I just went back to, well, I didn't really go back to what I was doing. I did a little something different. I put a little more on defense. Well, I'll bring my masteries up after here. Oh, I probably should have not put Archangel against him. It's kind of stupid. Makes my life a little harder. Oh, Manuel, what is it? Killmonger, Sabretooth, or Invisible Woman. Manuel, what's up, dude? What alliance are you in? Are you in the Symbiotic Empire? Who would I rank up first? Killmonger, Sabretooth, or Invisible Woman? I feel like that's a pretty good question. You got like synergies with any of them. Honestly, I don't really know much about Invisible Woman. If anything, I really know she's probably like a good defender, but honestly, I don't know much about her. I mean, personally, I probably would have ranked up Killmonger. Just like I was looking for him for a while, just because I had a high-ranked Winter Soldier. So the synergy between them was cool because Winter Soldier kind of turns into Star-Lord, where like, you know, every hit you get kind of boosts your attack. So I was looking forward to that. Mike, I feel like you were talking about he's got utility for days, just, yeah, he hits so weak. I feel like that's Civil Warrior. And yeah, man, I really hope they buff him because I've gotten him far too many times as a 5-star. Him and Iron Patriot, they really, really need to buff. I've gotten them way too many times as a 5-star. Iron Patriot, especially. I thought there was another synergy there. So yeah, I am essentially, I'm gonna finish up. I'm going to school for psychology. At the end of the day, I'm really trying to get my PhD. Whoa! How did he? How is he getting unstoppable? That's got to be some sort of synergy. I've never seen that before. What's going on? I've never seen that before. Anybody know what's going on? No, Tempest. I'm not at all. Not in the slightest. That's awesome. Does anybody know why Star-Lord was getting unstoppable? What was I missing? What would make my live stream better? I'm scared to ask. That's awesome. Oh, What do you mean? Like giving it away or something?
Okay.
I'll tell you what, I don't know how much it costs to ship. However, I was gonna look that up. But I was gonna put this thing up. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Kind of light. But yeah, I was gonna see who wants this thing that I made. Swag. Honestly, I'm not even like set up for all that. Plus the fact that like I'm moving, that kind of like sidetracked all the live streaming stuff. Why is that fan on? It's getting cold. Pardon me. Sorry. What would make it better? Like if I was wearing the swag? I mean, I guess I can go put the hat on. I think I got a shirt. You'd hope I would have a shirt. All right. Wow. You know, Nightcrawler, I feel like, is a hit and miss type character. Either like him or you don't. Honestly, so I was laughing. So Blackjack, yeah, the Blackjack sounds fun. Hookers though, the ones in this area, not really sure that you would appreciate. I don't really think anybody would appreciate them where I live. So what are y'all up to? I mean, I would probably better defender Havoc or MCOC. I'd probably say Havoc. I feel like there are less counters for Havoc. He's just kind of a bastard. MCOC, I feel like, is kind of easy. I mean, depending on like what node you put him on, but I feel like MCOC's easy. You just if you could, you know, parry him, I feel like MCOC's pretty easy. Just need patience. There's not really much you can get around Havoc. He just kind of hits you. So I guess if you put MCOC, well, I mean both. I mean, why would you put Havoc on a stunning moon, I guess. Shit, man, you missed your calling, man. You should have been a comedian. Oh, that's awesome. So I remember one time when I first started playing this game, I probably was not the best alliance mate, to be honest with you. I didn't really know much about the game, so I would detect nodes when they were like still linked and stuff. Honestly, I probably wasn't the best, but I remember one time. The story really leads nothing into what I'm about to say, but I remember one time I asked like how people hold their phone. Or, like, some people play on an iPad. So, like, I remember there was this one guy who told me he had his iPad, and he showed me a picture of it. He had it, like, up on, you know, like, one of those kind of, like, bendable things where you can kind of, like, put it wherever you want. And he, like, tapped it. Like, I don't understand how that happens. I mean, sometimes I'll hold it like, you know, like maybe like this. Like with my fingers or whatever, but yeah. No, I thought that was pretty funny. The unfazed mastery. Honestly, like you, right then, just asking that question, you know more than me. But yeah, no, that was very strange. I've never seen him go. Oh, sweet, I'm done with that. Awesome. Just collect my bounty. Alright, let's start this AQ, huh? I feel like Cole's pretty, like, wanted, right? What did, like, yeah, I don't know, man. I might go 3 for that. What am I doing tomorrow? Yeah, I'll probably do some... I mean, I'm always pretty comfortable with that. No, I mean, who are the mini bosses? If it's Corvus, I'm so over him, man. He's really annoying. Who's a good counter for him? Let's go on with War. Oh, we missed. Sweet. Okay, so... I don't know why I can't decide. Anybody here good for a Corvus that you can see? I mean, I guess I could just use Venom. But I was planning on getting some questing in. Pardon me, I'll be back. Oh, that sounds fun. Alright, Corvus. Let's just do that. That should be fine. So what kind of chat are you looking for? Just, I mean, it's a chillin' sesh. Oh, shit. Can you get it? Nice. Scoop up that fury. Oh, crap. So what kind of chat you want? Ask me a question. Get me going somewhere. Hmm. 41 win streak. I thought you said you didn't want to talk about the game, bro. Go. I'm glad you watched that, Mike. That was a fun time. I would say we drank a lot more than what was actually on tape. Still fun. Nice. Glad we finished that. Where am I getting it? Did you guys carve pumpkins? Tempest? Mike? Whoever else is here? What'd you carve? I carved a grinning reaper. was just kind of laughing at the fact that it seems like I just kind of drink online. I'm not really drinking all the time. I guess I could just be entertaining when I'm drunk. I can be entertaining sober, I suppose. Oh. Here I go. How many 8-year-olds do I think I can fight before I take them down? I'm not even going to answer that question. I wouldn't want to fight any 8-year-olds. I suppose hypothetically? The more I think about it, it's funny. It's a heck of a question. Until they take me down. It seems like I missed hitting the old thing. I don't know, man. I'm a large individual, so it would probably take me quite a lot of 8-year-olds to take me down. That's awesome. Same, like, how many do you think it would take for you? Four? Is that from Sibros? Making you lick poo? I watched that last night, actually. That was awesome. So, Tempest. I don't know if you guys could see the wheels churning in my head there. That one. But anyways, Tempest. I know you could probably have some ideas on this topic. I'm writing a psychology paper. And the psychology paper I'm writing is essentially something along the lines of parenting between mothers and fathers, like not who's better, but like the differences. Single fathers, single mothers is a lot of the research I'm doing. How's that sound? Did I give you somewhere to go? No. Jim Brewer, that's awesome. Jim Brewer's amazing. I'm not gonna beat this fool. I really hate him. Maybe this is not just drunk. No, I've had a couple beverages. Couple oat sodas. Yeah, but anyway, so the paper I'm writing is about... that's not really interesting. I'm going to move on from that. You can skip that. Talking about what a subject I was talking about earlier, how I'm driving to the West Coast. And can I fake my British accent probably switches a lot. But here we go. We'll try to give that, you know, I don't know what I should say. Is that more Australian? I feel like that gives a little bit more Australian. I could definitely do an Australian accent for a while. Does that give me a bit of actual intelligence? Or does that make me sound kind of like a jackass? Oh, that's funny. I will not eat that cat poop. Probably don't want to do that now. I really don't feel like Seton is faking a British accent. Oh, she evaded that? Oh, wow. I'm still working on the old Quake and Bake. Not very good at it. What's my favorite tattoo? I would say it would probably be my chest. It's a moose. So I got the whole moose persona, I suppose, from my dog. I used to call her Moose. Yeah, and when she passed, I got a tattoo over on my chest. Is just a big moose head, just to kind of remind me of her. And then put like a nature scene behind it. I'd probably say that's probably my favorite tattoo. Also, one of my other favorite tattoos is on my ankle. It was like a Sailor Jerry design that my friend did. It was like his 15th tattoo. We were just, young kids having a couple adult sodas. And he tattooed me in his room. He's a great artist. It didn't necessarily translate to tattoo artist. I mean, it's a great tattoo, but it also kind of like works because it's like Sailor Jerry, and tattoos back in the day weren't like perfect straight lines. So I enjoy it because of the character of it, I suppose. I'm gambling on this one. I'm gonna see how far I can take it. Oh damn, she used her special. Alright, I'm probably only gonna do this for about an hour, so I got about 15 more minutos. Minutos. What was the last concert you guys saw or been to? I am a fan of all types of music. I enjoy Dirty Heads. I don't know, what would you call them? Kind of like alternative reggae? Is that a genre? I like country. I like classic rock. But two concerts I really want to go to. I have not seen the Dirty Heads live, which I really want to. Also, really, my girlfriend and I just kind of have a lot of songs from Florida Georgia Line that just kind of like make a lot of sense between us. So I'd like to see them live too. They're what's funny is I had so when I lived in Phoenix for a bit, I Ubered and Lyft when I was out there. Did Uber and Lyft, and I actually dropped people off at a Dirty Heads concert. And I really wish that I went and because it was awesome because it was in like this local bar that was like at this like strip mall. I do wish I went in that one. On a side note, when I was Ubering and lifting, I did Uber these two girls. They were I think they were from Los Angeles. I was in Phoenix at the time. They were in Los Angeles. I was in Phoenix. They were from Los Angeles, and they came there to see Against Me. They were playing in this little like local spot. And when I Ubered them, they were like, all right, well, because I expressed my love for them as well. Like I really liked Against Me, and they're awesome. Yeah. But they actually were like, just come in with us. So I parked and went in there with them. Enjoyed the show. It was a lot of fun. Against Me, the lead singer was at the time when I first started listening to him was a man, and now is like transitioning into a female. And at the time when I saw that, the lead singer was considered herself a female, I guess. Is how you would say that. But honestly, it didn't take anything away from how the show was. Like, more power to her for doing what she feels is best for her. Like, live your best life. Whatever makes you feel happy, Honestly, nothing ever took away. I love Against Me. It's an awesome band. A couple of the band members I remember, I could be wrong, but they're left because it kind of got weird. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, some of the songs that they were doing after the lead singer was transitioning were not my cup of tea, but still did the songs made prior awesome. But that was an awesome night. After the show, I think I just took them to their hotel. Yeah. Ubering was fun in Phoenix. The paper I'm writing. No, for sure. Silver Sun pickups. Never heard of them. I'll have to look them up. You haven't carved a pumpkin in years, Tempest. Come on, get on that. That's ridiculous. It's fun. Every time I win an easy fight, that's a good one. So the paper I'm writing. So the paper I'm writing really is kind of, it's really, so long story short, the reason long story short, I got a lot of time to tell the story. I moved to Johnstown, Pennsylvania, which is where I am now, from Southern California, to be closer to my son. He's not like my biological son, so, and I mean, I guess there's a lot in between, but at the end of the day, his mother is very irrational. one thing is she claims to be independent, yet she hasn't made a dime for herself in over a decade. Probably leaves her house maybe for 4 to 6 hours a month. But he's not my biological son, so I have no legal stance in Pennsylvania, which is really frustrating. But the paper I'm writing is essentially just the differences between. Well, more or less, the paper I'm writing is just kind of like being a parent in modern society, and how social media affects parenting. How, for instance, in my situation, my ex, she would just stay at home while I would work, which I have absolutely no problem with. She would claim to be a caregiver and all this stuff, but yet most of the time he was either at school or napping away from her while she would just kind of watch TV. But she would also scroll social media and just have these false expectations of what life is and this, that, and everything. Would want certain things to buy, but I needed to save money for this life. So I mean, it was just, she was very irrational. At the end of the day, I haven't seen my son in a while, which is frustrating, which is one of the reasons why I am why I am going to the West Coast. That's where I grew up. So I can make, I already have a foundation, I have a support system where I'm able to kind of I'm going to school right now to be a, to get my doctorate in psychology, with the ultimate goal of being sports psychologist. I'm really into hockey, coaching, teaching, things like that. But I'm going to, focus on school, and I have the support system of my family at home and everything like that. And I'm going to try to do that for a couple years, make enough money to come back to Pennsylvania to start a hemp farm, mainly in CBD. Making CBD, because when I was in California for a long time, I grew for all the dispensaries and stuff. So made food, did all kinds of stuff as far as when it comes to that industry. So yeah, hopefully I just can do something. Come back here, have a little farm going. One of the reasons why I was out here was because I wanted to try to build a life for him when we do eventually, because that kid's amazing. But when we do eventually connect, but this town is honestly dying. More people are leaving than actually coming here. So I figured I'd build a life there. He can go there, here. Probably end up being a snowbird, if you will. Yeah. That's, long story short, that's the premise of my paper. So yeah, I mean, so she is not raising him by herself. Essentially, part of my paper part of my paper, it goes about how single mothers or even just parents today rely on institutions to teach their children because they're, too scared or too lazy to do it themselves. For the longest time, my son's mother and I, thought about homeschooling him just because, we thought we had different ideas than the social norm. I mean, I know for a fact I do. But I also feel like she did that because I was there willing to put forth the effort. Now that she's with somebody who's not there putting in the effort, who actually didn't even show up for his own biological children's paternity, no, not paternity, like just custody battle in court. He didn't even show up. That's who she thinks is a better father than me, who moves from Southern California to Pennsylvania on really a hope that she lets me be his father. And then just all of a sudden just takes that away. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, the basis of my paper is really just like how, like being a parent in modern society is very different than like really the cultural norms. Like, so what, cultural norms, society, normals, it's a whole lot. I don't even know if I can spit it all out, to be honest with you. It's like going to be a 10-page paper. I've got a lot of it out, I just kind of need to organize it. Oh my god, Sinister, you're a douche. Well, this might not be good. Maybe I shouldn't have put Mephisto against him. Tool is your favorite band. I've never really gotten into Tool. But honestly, like, I don't know, music for me kind of depends on my mood. So in the morning, I listen to a lot of like classical kind of meditation music, if you will. Kind of like be with myself, my thoughts. And then I guess later in the day it changes, but in the morning is really when I do a lot of my MCOC. This is a really long arena fight. This is ridiculous. Glad I won that. My buddy was yelling at me the other day because I'm not a fan of Primus, Rage Against the Machine, and Suicidal Tendencies. And mainly because I don't really think they're like actually like singing or whatever. I just feel like they're flapping their gums, to be honest with you. But I don't know, I've gotten really into the Dirty Heads for a while. And really just probably their words, man. Like the words just resonate with me, I suppose. No. Epstein did not kill himself. I find that to be far too much of a coincidence. I would say I'm a patriot, but not like I'm not a fan of our current system, if you will. I think it's a broken system, fueled by money. I mean, yeah, you teach fearlessness, imagination, creativity, self-care, and empathy. Like, if there's a cohesive team, that's always the best. That's what I was operating under when I was with my son's mother, was that we were a team, but she wasn't. She was making a lot of moves behind my back with the phone that I bought her, regardless, smartphone that I bought her, she didn't have at the time, but, whatever. Yes, at the end of the day, I feel like so I've met a lot of people. I've met a handful of people who their parents essentially only stayed together for the children. Like at 18, they divorced. They went and did their own things. And a lot of those, like the handful of kids that I know where their parents did that, are, I mean, it's all very subjective. It's all very, everybody has a unique story, but a cohesive team parent structure, I feel like really gives kids and a person a solid base to build a life from. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. I wouldn't call you knobs. I'd say more or less herding cats. Everybody has their own agenda, I suppose. At the end of the day, you just want to try to build an environment where people enjoy playing the game and can just chat with like-minded folks, right? You two are the least knobbiest. But no, it was funny. The other day, I actually got really close to changing my moose handle to Lord Cat Herder. Because that's honestly what it feels like. Everybody's got their, the thing that boggles my mind is I manage multiple accounts, alliances, and yet I can still do the base responsibilities, and yet people who can only focus on one account can't. Just boggles my mind. What boggles my mind the most is officers who only have one alliance to focus on and still have a hard time doing that. I guess maybe it's my fault for making them an officer. Alright, 3 more fights, and that'll be it for the old moose. This guy is a real... let's do this guy. I've gotten him 6 times. I would say 680 is pretty awesome. Took on a life of its own. You have been honest from the start. That's why you're probably the least noviest. That's a word. Somebody the other day was talking about how they wanted like a Gray Hulk or whatever this flavor was, but as a 5-star, like, that'd be awful. The only reason I say that is because look what he's doing. His 3 does nothing. Yes, he has a lot of utility, but like, he's awful. I got him out of my first like 10 4-stars. I probably duped him like 4 times. It was super frustrating. He maybe got a couple kills each war. Like, he was awful. And that was when war started. Put him on unblockable 1. How are you supposed to unblock all those? Well, no, you can't. It's awful. Ugh. Crap. Oh, all right. Well, that'll do it. Is that it for me? That's it for me. All right, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening. I will catch you on the flip-flop. Peace.